He is a world champion cyclist, 2-time Olympian and 7-time winner of the Tour de France. Lance Armstrong's achievements are remarkable in themselves, but even more inspiring considering he is a cancer survivor, having once been told he had little chance of beating the disease. He is widely known as the best cyclist ever. The fact that between 1999 to 2005, Lance Armstrong has been victorious in his sport's premier event, the Tour de France, 7 times, seems almost incomprehensible. Armstrong was always athletic. As a child, he would ride his bicycle kilometers to take part in swimming competitions, then moving on to junior triathlons. His competitive nature and incredible fitness quickly rewarded him with a cupboard full of trophies. Armstrong and his mother soon realized that he could make a serious career out of the sport he loved. In the years he dominated the Tour de France, it was noted that Armstrong subscribed to a highly disciplined training regime. Many have insinuated his winning streak wasn't down to discipline and training alone, trying to attribute his extraordinary success to the use of performance-enhancing drugs. But the claims seem to have little basis, with no solid evidence ever being produced to support them. Armstrong continues to constantly deny any artificial aids, describing himself as the most tested athlete in the world. Lance Armstrong has taken what was a minor sport in America and turned it into a great national passion and a great national pride. And he did it by struggling for years, alone on his bike, often in unforgiving weather, over hostile terrain, with no yellow jersey and no crowds cheering.
In my opinion, you can't ever call yourself famous or call yourself influential. That has to be given to you. That's almost like a gift. And you know what somebody chooses to do with that is also a special gift. And so I've tried to take whatever I was able to do on the bike and parlay that in conjunction with my personal experience of being a cancer survivor and trying to affect change in that community and affect change with something that's truly devastating in our society today.
By 1996, he was the world #1. But before Lance Armstrong would go on to dominate the Tour de France for a record-breaking 7 wins, he was faced with an even greater challenge. That same year, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer. The disease had spread to Armstrong's abdomen, lungs, and brain. Doctors told him he had little if no chance. But no chance were not words Lance Armstrong was accustomed to hearing. The super-fit athlete's competitive nature kicked in. He prepared himself for the race of his life. After extensive chemotherapy, Armstrong defied the odds and recovered, returning to cycling action in 1998.
For me, the fight against disease and illness is an ongoing fight. For me, it's my new Tour de France. It's the one way that I can fulfill the competitive side of my life. Although it's not for a jersey and it's not for a trophy, it's for something much greater than that, and that's the well-being and the health of not just Americans, but people all over the world.
Incredibly, Lance Armstrong now calls the moment he was diagnosed with cancer the best thing that ever happened to me. While undergoing treatment, he spearheaded the Lance Armstrong Foundation, which raises funds for research and offers support and counseling for people living with cancer. Armstrong's aim is to inspire the cancer community to support each other, believing that attitude is everything when it comes to beating the disease. His cycling success has propelled him to a status of celebrity, and with all he has achieved after surviving cancer, it remains to be seen just what Lance Armstrong will conquer next.